able to try and block that ball that's going to be pumped into her. So fingers crossed.
There you go, folks. Our referee tonight is Tommy Ryan. The ball is thrown in here at Lorna Parka as we are underway in the 2026 Tipperary Senior Camogie full back. That is Caoimhe Brady. Really good touch by Caoimhe. Off now to Rachel O'Dwyer. Rachel off to Anne O'Dwyer. It's the O'Dwyer show here. Strike comes in from the halfway line. Lovely switch of play again. And it is into the danger room. It is Jean Kelly. Jean Kelly over the shoulder, and Jean Kelly, that is absolutely Breed trying to switch it in, but it is the Mines corner forward. That is Maeve Kineen. Unreal pace by Maeve Kineen. She has a strike from a cute angle. Maeve Kineen, that is over the bar, and Maeve Kineen, what a score. As Jennifer Heffernan, lovely ball again into Kelly. Kelly spins away from Grace Quinn. Jean Kelly, touch is going to go for it herself there, but Annacarty are going to go for the juggler here. The strike goes in and over the bar, and that is Leah Heffernan this time. 70 done by to take the free just inside the 45. Should be fairly straightforward for Bree Quinn, and that is in and over the bar. That is Breed's first score here tonight. Or Danielle Ryan, breaking ball nearly won by Rachel O'Dwyer, but it is Shauna Heffernan. Super play by Heffernan, trying to switch the play over. The Mines trying to crowd that middle third, but loose ball play, and it is off to Danielle Ryan now. Danielle has a strike on the right hand side, and Danielle Ryan, that is in over the bar. Super score inside the far 65 of Breed Quinn now. Breed, can she get a run? That's Sienna Walsh. Super recycling the ball from Breed Quinn. The Mines playing this well. The strike comes in over the shoulder, looks good from here. Has it got the legs? Yes it does. A super score. Turn this ball over again. Now back on top of the Silvermines sweeper, but just misjudged by Jane Ryan. That is Jean Kelly. Jean Kelly, it's one player you don't want this ball to fall through. It's Jean Kelly bearing down the Silvermines goal. Jean Kelly has a strike, and it's bounced right in front of Lane Murphy, and it's Jean Kelly so far trying to recycle this ball back out now to Anne O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer to Éire O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer, lovely switch of play again. Exactly what a forward wants, into plenty of space. That's a strike over the shoulder from an acute angle again. Oh, that is absolutely class, and this time it is Lucy here by Kelly O'Dwyer. Here now in front of Aoife Ryan. Aoife now trying to put the burners on in front of the Éire Óg dugout. Aoife looking for Maeve Kineen inside. Maeve being double teamed there, but not going to stop her. Maeve hand pass off to Nessa Murray. Nessa has a strike on her left hand side. She's got the actually. Has she got the legs? Yes, she has. Brilliant team score from the Silvermines final. So these two teams will have big ambitions of getting to the level that the Turles are at.
Yeah, definitely, especially if you get whoever gets the first win under the belt.
Super base. And again by Maeve Kineen. Can it be kept in play? Yes, it can. Now the Mines need support, and Axe here coming through, and that's going to find all the way to Breed Quinn. Breed, lovely little pop pass again by Breed. Breed has a strike over to Nessa Murray, and Nessa Murray, that is probably the score of the game so far.
On everybody.
Eva Dwyer goes for it. Ambitious enough from the number 11. She was bold enough to go for it. Can she get the strike off over the shoulder, at least get a point off? She goes for it again. And the Mines, not for the first time here tonight, putting the bodies on the line and straight over to Danielle Ryan. Danielle over the shoulder. Is it over the bar? And it is a point for Éire Óg Annacarty goal earlier on. So Eva has a strike, and that's over the bar. So Eva Dwyer puts 3 points between the teams. Again, it is 25 minutes gone. Off to Caoimhe Brady. And Éire Óg worked that really well. Kenny Dwyer goes up for that. But is Éire Óg on attack here now again? Switch of hands by Lucy Heffernan. Lucy has a strike over the shoulder on Lucy Heffernan, going for a second point there tonight. And Lucy Heffernan, that full forward line for Éire Óg is causing our box. Let's see what happens, because it's going to fall right in there. And Éire Óg now right before half time. Strike there from Emer Murphy. And Éire Óg trying to put it across the goals there. The strike comes in, and that's over the bar. Yes, it is, and this time it is Ciara Slattery with the point. Now it's a 5-point game.
It's over the bar.
So Breed pops that ball in and over the bar. So it is the Mines 7 points. Éire Óg 1-8. Very well now in the last 15 minutes. But Lucy Heffernan, Leah Heffernan have still done a lot of damage inside. Is Mary Murphy. Mary Murphy looking for Kelly O'Dwyer. It's intercepted by Ciara Slattery. Can Slattery punish the Mines here? Good strike on her left hand side. She's got the legs and she's got the accuracy. Super. Tommy Ryan blows the half time whistle here in Dalla. The half-time score is Silvermines 7 points. Éire Óg Annacarty Donahill 1-9. That goal coming from Jean Kelly, 1-1 for Jean coming away from Dalla here tonight.
No, you'd be trying to make, I suppose, use of the home venue. So, yeah, they've it all to do here, and hopefully they get the dream start in the second half.
Good start here already by doing very well. Hold on to that ball there herself. And somehow she has to come out of the pack there. Jean Kelly going to have a strike again from a cute angle. Oh, Jean Kelly, is that over the bar from inside the 14? And Jean Kelly again, that is absolutely outrageous from Jean Kelly. Put these over in her sleep, and that is her second point tonight. And all of a sudden it is a 3-score game here in Dalla. It's still 9-7 in the second half. Brie Quinn, she did all she could. What a strike it was with Danielle Butler. Unbelievable save.
Outstanding save there from Danielle Butler. You have to say she stood up tall in the first half. She stood up tall again there, second half again. That was nearly a point back.
3-4 minutes of additional time. As again it is Rachel O'Dwyer. Rachel again for a second puck out in a row. The Mines are falling asleep with Eva O'Dwyer. She picks us up in loads of space. She's going to have a strike here now. She hasn't scored from play. Can she change that now? Well, yes, she can. That's her first point from play here today. Championships, Kate O'Connor, after picking up one in the heptathlon, along with Lee Welch in the swimming, right before throw-in, as that's over the bar by Brie Quinn, and it's much more like it. Probably thought she should come out and show for the Mines. As Brie strikes that ball over the bar. So that's 6 points for Brie here tonight. She's 6 from 6 from the dead balls, and the Mines Brie. Now we're right behind her here. And that is going to tail. Can be kept in? Yes, can. Jean Kelly get to touch onto it. Lucy Heffernan is there. It's going to fall out to Leah. Leah on her left hand side, over the shoulder. Super score from Leah Heffernan. Going to the top of the table. Trying out to with a free weekend this weekend. Here it come. Éire Óg again. Lovely switch of play over by Lucy Heffernan. Danielle Ryan trying to come onto it. But it is Jean Kelly now. Jean, can she really put the icing on the cake here for Éire Óg? Jean Kelly has a little side step over the bar. Jean, yes it is. That's 1-3 tonight for Jean Kelly. Turned it over. And here come Éire Óg again looking for more. It's Leah Heffernan now. Leah again off to Jean Kelly. Kelly cuts inside the Mines. She's got the advantage of it. Pop pass by Jean. Éire Óg going for more. That's over the bar. This time it is Rachel Heffernan the substitute. Sarah down the line to Danielle Ryan. Danielle now has a strike. But will fall into Elaine Murphy. Bounces. Oh! It goes into the back of the net. A dirty bounce on the hands. Lucy Heffernan. Eva Dwyer. First touch. Brilliant. Jean Kelly's got in behind. Can she see Jean Kelly all on her own in there? Eva Dwyer still motoring her way through. Hand pass goes inside. It is now Leah Heffernan. Leah Heffernan has a strike, and that's over the bar. Really well worked again. And your victors on a scoreline of 2-18 to 10 points. It's the Éire Óg Annacarty, and they pick off the first win in this year's 2026 F15